agenda is really broken up into 5 core parts. Firstly, we'll do some introductions about myself. We're going to also then move into the cut and thrust of our presentation tonight, and that's going to be in 3 parts. We're going to investigate the qualities of leaders. What is it that makes a leader tick? What is it that allows a leader to be distinguished from the other people with whom they work? We're going to be looking at also what the actions of leaders are. Now, this is critical because leaders are measured on their outcomes, what they're able to achieve. It's not, they're not measured on their ideas. They're not necessarily measured on their intent, but what they are measured on is what they achieve, and things are only achieved through action. So we're going to spend some time looking at the whole idea of the actions of leaders. Now, toward the end of the session, we're spending some time looking at how leaders influence others. Now, we all have influence. There's no doubt about that. But what sort of influence are we having is the question. Is it more of a positive or perhaps a negative influence that we're having on the people around us as leaders? And we're going to look at some models around that and what we can do in order to extend our influence, because that's ultimately what we're here tonight to gather and identify. Now, as with all webinars, what's really important is throughout the session, you may start to have some questions come to mind. What we'd really like you to do is to record those questions or to share those questions when it comes time toward the end of the evening, in about 60 minutes time, thereabouts. We're going to dedicate about 10 or 15 minutes to any questions, so that anything that has come to mind around the question of leadership, I'm more than happy to take those questions on and do my utmost to answer.